What is good, guys? Welcome to day 207 of backtesting until I'm profitable. Today is Monday, the 24th of November, and without delay, I think we can just get started. I was waiting for Kick and Twitch to get going, and yeah, let's get to it. So, yesterday wasn't quite a good day of backtesting. We had very big losses on the 2022 inversion model, but I think we can finish it up and see what it yields. We can't judge it just because it started out bad. So I think we can get started with this session.
That deep, you could see in my eyes that it was.
All right, so I think we can now go start with the daily time frame. Right, and go to the next day. And check the daily. We can see that it has been going higher recently, and if we consider this price swing here, you can see that as of now price is in premium, and maybe it could we could have some shorts. And looking at how prices from the pin bar, maybe it could be bearish, but we gotta wait and see. Checking the 4 hour, have a good 4 hour gap the price could retrace to, so I'll be waiting for it. Go down to the 1 hour, check this out. So we have reversed the 1 hour gap, which is a good sign that we're bearish. Now where's this low on ES? Check the 15-minute now. You can see we have a good run on the highs. Maybe price could retrace into a gap right at the open, so we'll see what happens. So here we get the SM. Let's refresh it. All right. So let's see if it hits these relatively equal highs. Yeah, I think this will be it. Seriously, this is not the time to consolidate. Like, it fell short of the high here and then starts to consolidate. We are cooked. There we go. So what kind of opportunity did this offer? I don't know. And this is so devastating. I think I should start moving to break even after that. The next day you can see that both ES and NQ had started to drop, opened up very bearish. They moved bearish overnight, and we have some good targets here, like lows. So we've got sell side liquidity tagged in. Now there's this gap here that I believe is holding, but the fact that it's close above, I wouldn't consider that. I'd rather check like other time frames for that conviction, and for that I'll check like the 30 minute 2 hour somewhere there, but looks like it's a good retracement to the upside. and then the market drops. So it's still looking for lower prices, and let's see where would the market short from. Maybe like this gap here. Let's just wait and see. Right, there goes the retracement. There's no inversion in these. Right now it's inversed a small gap here that's around 2 handles. Check the 2 minute. There's also a small gap there. Now obviously this will be the lowest hanging fruit target, and I think maybe you can short it with a stop there and target right there. That will be 500 over 82. So I'm trying to keep the consistent risk and see if we end up getting out of drawdown or if we get booked. Seriously, why isn't it heading to this low when you can see that it's liquidity? ES hasn't taken it out yet, so you can consider that an SMT. Anyway, this is insane. How come it moves like this? Like, I just take profit by how many? 3 handles, bro. It's insane. And yeah, apparently this was Shopee PA, so whatever. So price has inversed the 15-minute gap, and what does that tell us? It's heading for buy side. And where can one enter from? And maybe the next retracement into a gap, which we get right away into the 5-minute, but there is an inversion. Get around on the lows right there. Oh, come on, don't let me. It's gonna go to the lows after stopping me here. Kind of PA is this? Let's sell this thing again. So the 4 hour, the low here has been run. The next closest target will be here. This is a small range, to be honest, 100 handles, but I think these ones here will also be okay. The 1 hour looking okay there. 15 minute, I believe this gap could be retraced into before the selling off starts. Right there, the push into the gap, run this high here, then starts to reverse at 932. I think I would sell it here because the 1 minute is an inversion and the 2 minute is an inversion as well. So sell it here, target the lowest hanging fruit, and have my stop somewhere around there. That's around 54 times 2 and 500. Okay, that's over 108, which is like 5. So sell this. I'll sell 5 micros on this one. Come on, NQ, don't fumble the bag. Right, we're kicked out right there, and that's because of the 5 minute gap. Right now we've got the S&T bearish one. Is it gonna reverse anytime soon? Because there's the sweep there. The 2 minute will require it to inverse here. This price is in a 30-minute gap. So 30-minute gap there. Price has run this low, fell short of this one, and 1 minute has inversed. Let's wait for the 2 minute. So here I think I'll be bullish. If we zoom this in, can see the price is rejecting the daily gaps, so I was wrong. But then when you check the weekly, you can see that we're somewhat bearish. That's why I wanted to short it, but apparently these daily gaps are holding. So let's base it off the daily profile and target the daily highs. So the 4 hour has inversed here, but it's kind of consolidating now. It's a Monday. Oh, and a 1 hour gap. Also got this target here. So where will price be heading? Bullish in my opinion. Come along it. I'm gonna long it now. This inversion here. And target here. Or even here. But then that means that my stop hole has to be a little bit bigger, such as this, for around 86, giving me around 6 micros available for buying. If this high gets taken, I'm already at break even. I'm gonna get serious with my risk management. I'd like to see this high here get tagged in, but apparently doesn't want to get tagged in. This would have been a good 1 to 1 or 1 to 1.5, depending on how you risk, but I'm not gonna take that. I'm just gonna let it be like this. Now look at how unlucky I am. Like when I move my stops to break even, the break evens get hit. When I don't move my stop to break even, market absolutely heads lower to the stop loss. Well, apparently it had to be a chop day. But basing off of the weekly, it looks like it's gonna short. Yep, it's gonna short. So if I'm expecting this week to be bearish, then let's target daily lows then. So in the 4 hour we're bearish. No bearish PDRA supporting price as of now. There is just only inversions, which I really don't consider enough. But lucky enough, we find here one gap. There's also here another one gap. Liquidity resting above there, but I'm looking for this one here to get taken out first today. We also have another gap here that price is currently in. Checking the 15-minute, have the lowest hanging fruit here. And check the 5-minute. Alright, let's see if it drops. Alright, there's the run on the highs, and the inversion gets put in right here. So I'll be shorting it from here, targeting around there. It's like 1-to-1 though. That's 560 for around 8. I mean, I could also target the lowest targets probably here. Let's get the lowest hanging fruit out of the way. Seriously, man, I'm getting cooked every single time I try to short this thing. Right, let's try shorting it again at the 2-minute inversion. So we'll be doing this for 1.5 hour. Saying how we're gonna recover all that amount. But yeah, it is what it is. Banger. Finally. This took long to come anyways. Whoa. Bro. It was also close to stop loss this time. But here's how we can refine this entry. By any chance, if entry was here, that means the stop had to be here. Yeah, lower RR. While here, I locked in a 1.5 R, I believe. So I think this day is gonna long. I'll check the weekly. It's a new week, obviously. Got the previous weekly high here. I don't obviously think it's gonna get here today. Probably maybe the next day or the day after this, but even if it hits today, we hope to get an entry from there. The price is heading higher. And some PDRA is holding and some SMT. You can see the SMT here. This low here, ES took it, NQ took it, but ES didn't. And we have some daily gaps obviously that are holding, so maybe you can find some reasons to long this thing. Let's target the low hanging fruits using the 1 hour gap that we're in as of now. This will be the target, 14,947. So market's about to open. Right there is the open retracement low. I think it's gonna just shoot up here. Yep, there is the buy side getting hit really quick without remorse. But the thing is, we still have a good SMT here, so maybe I might catch them on some longs later in the day. And also here some good shorts that could have played out at this inversion, because price side has been taken, then market will be seeking sell side, which is already here, so sell side gets taken right away. I'm looking for the next opportunity to long. So 1 hour closed really great, but it looks like it's dropping. 4 hour is looking so bearish right now that I wouldn't think of longing it. Right, this is a retracement into a 5-minute gap. I don't know if you can see it right here, and just inversed right here as well. So here is the fair value gap, and right here will be the inversion, giving this right here. So that means I most likely like to target here if no POI disagrees. It will be like 1-to-1. Let's see where this goes. Yeah, we're done. The moment this candle comes in, you know that we're stopped out in a matter of seconds. How's the fives? The fives not looking like the best, but all of a sudden here's take profit. So frustrating. It obviously won't run this high, even though ES did. Whoa. So now price is in this drop here, which I believe is the one that has made this account bleed to death. In the 4 hour, price is dropping insanely. I think I'll target some shorts here. I think that there was some kind of news on this day, I believe. So this will be the sell side target, and this one here also will be the sell side target. Looks like it was caused by inflation rate, and yeah. Let's see if we can find some selling entries, even though it's already oversold, so we would be selling low. Like, no entry is that worth it today. So it looks like it's retracing from what has happened from the inflation rate. Alright, good inversion on the 1 minute and the 2 minute as well. I believe the 2 minute has closed. Ooh, closed aggressively. But the 1 minute had the inversion here. On the 30 minute. Wait, 30 minute inverse this one here. I mean the 3 minute. So you can potentially long it from here to this high here. With obviously the stop below there. This would be a little bit aggressive though. Looks aggressive. Yeah, we'll be a break even once it hits there. Bro, after hitting break even, absolutely rips higher. So I don't know if it's the problem of me moving to break even. So you can't pretty much determine the bias here. It's in the daily gap and everything. Have the sell side there, and there's also a good 4-hour gap there, but there's also 1-hour inversion. So maybe price is gonna head to like gap, premium gap, then start rejecting. I believe something that's in premium above here, like really this 2-hour gap here. But honestly, I think I will short this thing to the Asia low. Sorry, and it's a Friday. All right, here we go. 2-minute inversion, 1-minute inversion as well. So could probably short it here and target like 1-hour low. Then the 1-hour low is so close. Look at what it is. How's this? Yo, the 72 handles. Except if my stop becomes just too small, maybe like 50. And target these relatively equal lows here from London session. This is a 1-hour low, by the way. I think these ones here will be great. So let's see what happens. It's still 5 micros here. It will be extremely risky. price ends up hitting the full take profit, I have to put giving the second entry here after this sweep, then gives this inversion here. The entries could have been here, but I was so skeptical about this huge gap here. Bro. Yikes. It wouldn't have if it wouldn't have been an A plus, so it's no big deal. But this one would have been an absolute banger for R. I think this is so obvious. Even though yesterday was a large range day and today might consolidate, but I think this is gonna absolutely short. But the fact that I'm bearish doesn't mean that I could take longs. It was like a 4-hour high. It's here, or maybe these ones. Bro, this thing is fumbling the back. You should run this high here. This high is relatively go highs, resting above, but it's not. Alright, now that it has run there, maybe we can look to short it. Right now I'm gonna short it at this one here, this inversion here. There's an SMT. This will be the closest low hanging fruit. Bro, this is a little bit too far. Not the kind of trades I take. Maybe this low, this one would be my initial targets. But we have the 930 open here, so this will be the best target instead. 700 over 84. Because I'm spending too much time talking about my targets, not knowing that they just get hit in 2 candles. Or even here. It's melting. Seriously. ES has already hit the target. So I think that obliges me to close it here. Because I've had that exact experience today of where ES just reverses. I mean, it will obviously later continue lower, but I'm still living that trauma of what ES did to me today. Yeah, ends up fumbling the bag and reversing higher. So apparently I had to take profit at this target here. Right, is it gonna show today? I think so. We're checking the daily gap. How's the weekly? Just there. 4 hours is not good gap, but if it inverses, then I'll be looking for that high. But as of now, I think I'm gonna short it. This huge gap is a little bit scary, but we'll see what price can do around it. If it runs this high then starts to reverse, then I think I could probably short it, or short of the discount gap. So this is some insane consolidation here. So now I have a 4-hour gap as a target. Yeah, I'm not gonna trade this day. This 4-hour gap was so hard to embrace, but whatever happens, this daily high is a draw on liquidity, and this 4-hour low as well, because it's also close to a gap, which is nice. I think maybe you can short it to this low here. So have a good run on the high gap or a block. Don't really like other blocks though. There's the open. Just drops lower, right at the open. So this low that I was waiting for gets hit. So is it now gonna reverse and go bullish? If it reverses, you're gonna be longing it. Right here we are. 2-minute inversion and the 1-minute inversion. 2-minute looks cleaner. And where would we long it to? Maybe like the next 15-minute high, but let's check it out. Let's take around 32 handles of stop. Let's take it like a premium 5-minute gap. This high here looks good. I don't know, considering this small price swing here, maybe you can take it like a premium high. This will be a 1-to-1. Check the 1 hour. Maybe target the previous hourly high. Just wait and see if you don't get stopped out in just 2 minutes. Yo, that was close. And it was really close. I don't know why it doesn't want to short already. It's like consolidating all around. Go to the next day. You can see now that this day phased out. There's the open, runs the high. I'm looking to short it again. This small inversion there, and the sweep of the high. I think I'll short it to this low here for 10 micros. There we go. Good take profit there. Sometimes it's gonna continue this slow. This will be insane. So now my next target is obviously these lows. Is a run on the highs. Huh? Okay, this is insane. So I think it's gonna short. So apparently the open wasn't as volatile as I thought it could be. But now we've inversed the 2-minute right here. The run on the high was here. I think maybe it's time to short it. There's the 5-minute inversion. I don't know why it's taking long to reach the low, but it's dropping real fine. Now that the low has been run, maybe it's gonna flip bullish. It's like not filling my eyes. I think it's because of the light, but I think it's probably time to start longing this. End up getting an entry on the 5. I think you can enter on this 5-minute rejection, and with the low hanging fruit being this high, and another extra confirmation being this inversion right here. The extra confirmation would be this inversion right here, and we target this high already and be at break even at this premium gap. That's a really big one though. Let's buy it. Absolute pain. So I think that's all for today. We're gonna finish this